Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do an ICY GLAM makeup tutorial for you all, so let's get into it. Taking the shade Truffle by NARS, and I'm just going to use it on the areas where I have a little bit of darkness, just like so. Okay, so now I am just blending out that concealer. I'm using the e.l.f. Flawless concealer brush. I color corrected the next step. I am going to do my brows. And I'm going to take the micro stroke brow pen, little strokes. And I just got my eyebrows threaded, so they're very easy to work with. Okay, so now to clean up my brows, I'm going to be taking the medium deep 2 NARS creamy concealer in the shade Caramel. I'm also going to be using my favorite e.l.f. brush ever. This is the small angled e.l.f. brush. Love her. So let's get started. I'm just gonna take a little bit on the back of the tip like that. And I like to start with underneath my brows first, and then I do the top. So same e.l.f. brush, and we're just blending in that concealer. So now that brows are done, I'm moving on to foundation. My tried and true is NARS Sheer Glow. I am tan right now, so I'm going to be using the shade NARS Marquises. I hope that's how you say it. This is my summer shade. My tan is kind of fading, so I'm going to use Marquises on the outside perimeter, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of Macao on the inside, just to give it a good mix. That way my foundation is not too dark. So just some on my forehead, and just a little. Taking a little of Macao. And I'm just gonna go in on the middle parts. I'm going to take the Real Techniques foundation brush. It is RT 200. I'm just gonna take whatever is left over on my e.l.f. brush, and I'm gonna start with the middle part and just tiny little stippling motions. Base brown on. I'm going to take the ColourPop Cloud 9 palette. As you can see, she's a little beat up, but she's still nice. I'm gonna take this really pretty grayish, I wouldn't say it's grayish brown. It's like a muted gray shade. It's called Aesthetic. Work this in towards the outer corners of my eye, like that. And with that fluffy brush that we used earlier, and I'm just going to blend it into this grayish color. Take this color from the same palette in this grayish shade, but it has little hints of sparkle in it. So I'm just gonna pat it like this, and I'm gonna place that in the inner part of the lid like this, and build it up. Now I'm just gonna take a clean fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna blend that in shade, just so there's no harsh line. One of my favorite brushes. I'm gonna take this part, this side right here, and I'm gonna tap it into the black, tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna literally do like this. That way I don't make it too dark, and I'm just focusing that shadow on the outer V. I'm gonna take Cloud Watching, and I'm gonna press that in the middle parts. Taking my Danessa Myricks palette volume V. I believe it's volume 5. And I'm going to take, it's called the I Am palette. And I'm going to take this really pretty shade called Invincible. And I'm going to put that all over the top part of my lid. So I am going to try with a brush, but if that fails, I'm just going to use my fingers. It's kind of like a baked foil shade. And I'm just going to get that glitter all on there. Just like that. Nice. Now I'm going to switch gears. And any ICY GLAM makeup is not complete without Fenty's Diamond Veil. And I'm going to pop that all over the lid as well. Just for some extra sparkle. To the bottom lash line. And I'm going to be taking this dark gray shade in a static. And I'm just going to smoke out my lower lash line with it. I'm going to take a little bit, put it in my brow bone. I'm going to use the shade Caramel by NARS. I'm going to let that concealer sit. To contour, I'm going to use the Cool Earth Stick Foundation. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the 170 MAC brush. So I'm just going to take a little of this on the brush, and I'm just going to on my forehead. And I'm just going to blend it. I'm going to blend that concealer out. Just patting it in the area. Praline from NARS. Okay, I'm going to let that sit for a little bit. And then I'm going to go with my blush. This is from Juvia's Place. This is in the shade Blush Lily. Completely blended in. I'm going to be taking this K-Lux Cosmetics Celebrity Set Translucent Loose Setting Powder. And we're going to set here. So I'm going to do two things. I'm going to use this Juvia's Place bronzer palette in the shade Dark. I'm going to take this top color just a little bit because it is a little bit warm. What I'm going to take for bronzer, I'm going to take this blush. It's in the shade Confident. It's a dark berry plum. It looks very pretty with pinky purplish looks. Just a little bit because a little goes a long way for sure. And I'm just gonna go over where I placed it, kind of put that on my blush brush. And I'm gonna put that on my cheeks, blending in that bronzer. I'm gonna take it even to the center. And we got a couple more blushes to layer. So then I'm gonna go in this Juvia's Place palette. And this is in the shade Volume 4. I'm gonna take this pink color and I'm gonna put that over top Blush Lily, like so. Go in with NARS in the shade Thrill. Look how pretty and pink she is. And we are gonna pack her on. And I'm going to set all over my face with the Laura Mercier Translucent Medium Deep. And I'm gonna just set that. Looking lovely. Okay, so before we go back and finish the eye, first start with the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. I'm gonna cover up my hair. The Milk Hydro Grip Setting Spray. Matte Pore Eclipse Setting Spray. All right, so now I'm going to finish off the eyes. I'm going to be taking the Pat McGrath Lab Extreme Black Permagel Ultra Glide eye pencil, and I'm going to use this. And I'm just gonna take a clean eyeshadow brush that looks like this. I believe this is the Real Techniques 332, and I'm just gonna smoke out some of that black. I'm gonna put it on the outer corners of the top of my eye. And you have to work quickly because this dries down very quickly. And I'm just gonna smoke it out a little bit. Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finishing Powder in the shade Medium 2. I'm just gonna pack it on to the Beauty Blender. And I'm going to put that underneath my eyes. Dark 4 in the same finishing powder. And I'm just gonna, you know, set the other areas of my face. And we gotta do some highlighter. So let's do that. The REM Beauty shade Fembot. This is from Real Techniques. This is in the shade, oh, not the shade. This is the setting brush. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on the brush, and I'm just gonna put that on the highest parts of my cheeks. It's like a very spacey, pretty pink, blue highlighter, and it looks really, really nice. No ICY GLAM look is complete without a little diamond bomb. So again, same deal, just going on top of the cheeks. Mascara, hella thick. And this is in the shade Cause I'm Black. And I'm just gonna apply. Okay, so for the lip combo, we are first going to start off with Shade from Pat McGrath. This is a eyeliner. Lipstick, and this is in the shade Roller Skates. I love her. It's perfect. Just a little bit more. I'm going to be taking this longwear lip liner from Juvia's Place in the shade Coffee Bean, and I'm just gonna blend a little bit more. It's a little warmer of a brown. Love Potion lip gloss by the one and only Pat McGrath, and we're gonna go to town. Guys, that is all for the finished ICY GLAM makeup tutorial. If you guys like this look, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.